football. Wally Sports Network coming to you for. Cause are you ready for some Wally football? Wally's football! Let's go!
Yo, that's a little delayed, wasn't it? Jeez. All right, guys. All right, let's get ready to play some Madden 27, probably an hour. I've got 4 hours left on our free version of it for right now. And then after the free version, on the 13th of August, we will be able to play as long as we want. So, I'm not too bougie to spend, this a second. I'm not too bougie to buy $154 in Madden Deluxe package or whatever. So, oh, freaking A. Why did I do that? Oh, well. No, we don't want that. Everybody on the air and here we go. Like I said, it's not going to be a long night. For sure, it's not. All right. Get a little bit tired. All right. I'm ready to play. Share screen. Share audio. There we go. Out of the 10 hours, we have less than 4 hours left. So let's see where this thing, because I want to kind of split up the rest of it. I think maybe Wednesday night we're going to have a tournament. I don't know. Oh, wait, I can't do that Wednesday night. That's right. Have to do it some other night.
It's in the game.
Like do it a Thursday.
EA Sports.
Or a Saturday. Alright, I gotta fix a couple of things before I'm getting ready to play this shit. Continue. I need to change off the kickoff. Because I am so sick. Pro, rookie, all pro. Kick. Classic. Let's try that. I think I might be right on that. So, like I said, it's not going to be a long night. Roster update. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's play.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Jacksonville. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. He's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage on the game's opening play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. They'll get him down behind the line, but the penalty flag comes in late. Looked like a lot of face mask on that one. Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
a gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard
Again,
line.
Prescott to the air. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Foye Oluokun with the
4
play.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down, Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 5. Just a yard short of that 1st down. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Williams, he'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Pull the end zone, but it's batted away and incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense moves quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. Back to throw is Prescott. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. In motion is Myers. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Rachel Tootin. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
At the 23-yard line.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you. And all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. So they go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. Open space inside the 10. Javonte Williams into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Jaguars nothing. Brendan Aubrey to
The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will work out quite well. Get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. DeMarion Overshown there on the tackle. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. 3rd down coming up. They put Strange in motion. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. To the left side, it is caught by Myers.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
At the 40-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Yeah, and they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tupu. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Now facing third down and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Back to throw. Lawrence. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Almost a big yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 10-yard line.
Now Prescott. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. So you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. To throw is Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
And he will not be able to make it to the goal line. It's a big stop. He can't get it back to a one-score game. The lead will hold at 9. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Devon Hamilton up for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Prescott.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
9 yards.
They'll run it with Williams.
Dallas.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past
Taken down
the
at
40-yard line.
43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 2 yards to go.
Dak going to give this to Blue. A gain there of 10 yards. First down. Cowboys.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Throwing is Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Cannot connect with Jake Ferguson that time. 2nd and 10. They run over center with Williams. He'll work forward for a couple. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. There's that man again. Another catch. A field goal. No gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Prescott. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This from 34 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Grab it at the 12. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle.
37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another run here with Tootin. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10.
Now here's Lawrence.
50-yard line.
A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Lawrence from the gun here, under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On first down, it is Williams. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavai. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. Throwing is Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A handoff now to Maffa. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's Dak to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play for Dallas. 32 yards.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. When both are accomplished.
Technically, I won that one. All right. All right.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Throwing, Prescott. Open man, that's Jake Ferguson, the tight end. And well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
They'll run. This is Phil Maffa. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30.
13 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. Oh, fine work there as he gets the thing down to the 11-yard line. Now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Davis. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Now Prescott. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they run with Blue. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
They run for it. Here's Blue. And this time he is in. Jaden Blue. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
The score, Cowboys 8, Saints nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game. How about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brendan, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He worked out one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Shuck. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The Cowboys will
They'll look to throw.
conversion.
The conversion, he's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0.
16. Saints nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Saints take over first and 10.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Achane to start the drive. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Play action, Shuck. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Saints.
Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Getting home that time to Marvin Overshow. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it facing a second and long situation. The tight end in motion right. Shuck now to throw. That is caught by Vele. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Fourth down.
To throw now, Shuck. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run, Achane. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Achane once more. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Stonewalled on second down. Now let's see what they can do on third and goal from the 2. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Charlie Smith, extra point. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Charlie Smith to kick
So
off
with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
At their own 40-yard
About
line.
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yes, sir! Big, big! All right, guys, one more game. Woo! Yes, sir! Woo! All right. We are definitely going to play one more.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pick.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Jalen Watson on the tackle. And 8-yard pickup.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
16 yards. First down, Dallas.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And it's caught. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Davis. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in L.A. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
6, Rams nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Lady.
Play action. Stafford.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
Touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua, 47 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Harrison Beavis for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
A gain of 15.
They keep it with Davis on first down.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go again with Davis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run forward with Davis. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And some space here.
He's still on his feet. He may go.
Touchdown, LA!
Kyron Williams.
68 yards.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Honest Mevis for the extra point. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Rams 14, Cowboys 13.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1 yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Prescott down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Dallas.
Here's Davis running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. The first down carry for Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cowboys have yet again retaken the lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And that'll make this a 6-point game. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the Rams' 2-yard line.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Prescott. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Cowboys 26, Rams 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Stafford. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a play fake it at Stafford. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. Caught left side, Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. And fights through one man. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A gain of 6. That's good for Rams. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Devontae Adams, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So the late touchdown there, and that certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more because, remember, they get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they can potentially double up here and take the lead. A great opportunity for them.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Rams 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's going to air one out. That's knocked away
And incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
A final shot before the break. Stafford. He's going to go up top again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have been momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw to Stafford. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, LA. Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are back within a score. Stafford's going to try and throw for him. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And the Cowboys are able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, we got to end this. It was just a quick one tonight, y'all. That was awesome. Heck yeah. I only technically have 3 hours left. So I'd like to do maybe tomorrow night, do an hour. And then after that, the 13th, we can play as long as we can. So, see ya. Thank you, everybody that stopped in. Share this out. Hit the like. Hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that like. See y'all. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Good night and goodbye.
Wally's on the air!